we're even giving you customizable attachments to this system that requires how much chemical? Zero. Because it uses only air. Cameron Chisano brings it to us at less than $20. Every single time you see Cameron pull that trigger.
That's
good
right.
to see you, Cam.
Yep. Hello, good to
You're
see
saving
you.
us a phone call. You're saving us money. And what I love is that I can breathe in the same room while I'm using it. I'm not using a big bottle full of chemicals could potentially damage my pipes, maybe. Instead, you're using good old air. But I got to tell you, I've seen this demonstration before, and every time you continue to clog, like my blood pressure rises. I'm like, no, don't.
Do you
see
what I'm putting down there?
No, right? But this is what real life does over time.
I'm telling you, hair. We put some banana peels down there, some lettuce.
Oh, gosh.
And typically, what would you do? You would call the plumber.
Yeah.
Or you would get out the snake or the plunger or the chemicals, which is dangerous. Guys, this is simply air pressure. It is the safest way to clean your lines. It's instant. It can be used over and over and over. You saw what I just put down the drain. Watch what I'm gonna do, guys. Don't blink, because you'll miss it.
Don't blink. Don't turn away. Watch.
I've got the 1-inch attachment. Now you're getting all the attachments. The water is not running. You can see it. I pumped up the Profi. You guys ready? 3, 2. We'll wait till you guys can see the drain, and we'll hit the trigger. That's it. Air pressure. That's it. And instantly unclog the drains. And you know what? Use this in a maintenance program, even if you don't have a clog in your lines, or you're buying this today for the first time. Use it once a month with some liquid detergent, run it down your drains, and this prevents any buildup. So
prevents you from getting to that tragic spot that we were just at here. So what's cool is, like, if this only, let's say it only worked on this kind of sink, like, oh, it's only gonna work in your bathroom. Well, at $19.98, I don't know many people would go, well, it's still worth it. But Cameron, what you did was you brought us different attachments, so now that it works for virtually everything in the house.
You're getting all the attachments. I'll start off again with the 8-inch, which is for your toilets, guys. We have one down there in a minute. I'll show you how that works. They simply snap off. You got the 2-inch for the bigger sinks. You've got the 1-inch, which we're using on the smaller
That's what we just
sinks.
Used?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're also getting the 4-inch for your kitchen and shower drains, which is very popular with hair and stuff like that. And guys, it's air pressure. There's no chemicals. I've got some paper towels here just torn up here. I'm gonna hit the trigger and it's air. That's all it is.
And now you can use it at parties.
Scary. It's so scary to use the chemicals. You've got to wear goggles and you got to wait, and it's dangerous. Or the snake, which can damage your lines. This, guys, is simply air pressure, and it can be used over and over.
So show us how you're using this. We were playing around with this earlier. I mean, actually the gun itself will tell you when it's ready, because as you're pumping it and priming it, it gets stiffer and harder to do, and that's when you know you're ready.
Each pump represents about a pound of pressure. Now your lines are rated for a lot more than the Profi puts out. You're getting all the attachments. So simply, if your clog is in the shower, you're going to select the 4-inch adapter. You're going to pump up the Profi. You'll go ahead and put that. I've got a little prop right here. I'll show you guys. Here is a sink drain. Watch what I'm going to do. I've got a little, I've got a sponge in there. I'm going to hit the trigger. It shoots the sponge out with air pressure.
Oh,
and that's all it does.
Room, my friend.
So it instantly clears the drains. It's just peace of mind. One time, this thing pays for itself. And I love the fact that it's just air pressure.
I mean, if you're standing in a shower, we've all been there. You're taking the shower and you're looking down and you're like, that water's not supposed to be up to my ankles right now. Over time, you know, the gunk from the things that we're using in the shower builds up. The hair itself builds up. We all know, we've all been there. And over time, your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink, it starts to clog up. Maybe you're buying yourself a little bit of time until you finally have to call the plumber. You're spending a lot of money on chemicals, which work, but cost money again and again. And a lot of those tell you not to touch them, don't let the kids around them, don't inhale it. This uses air to flush out the pipe, and you're able to do it yourself, and you can use it again and again and again. Use it once, more than pays for itself. Use it monthly, you prevent having to get to the point where you're using it in a crisis. Use it multiple times, and now you've just straight up got a lifesaver. And as a homeowner myself who cringes every time she has to call for help, this is one less call for help that you have to make.
Oh, do you see what I'm putting down the drain here?
Yeah.
In a second, you'll see I'm literally clogging my drains here. Typically, you're not going to do this at home, right? I'm using a stick. I'm jamming down paper towels. We've got a banana peel. Wait, it gets better. Say you have kids, little Timmy takes his sock and maybe drops the sock down in here. It's just air pressure, guys. We're going to go ahead and jam that down.
This is far more than what real life usually does, right?
Now remember, you cannot compress water, so water's going to push the clog out. So it doesn't matter if the clog is 10 feet down your lines or it's just a foot down our lines.
Okay.
As your lines leave your house, they get bigger, so the clog will eventually work its way out.
Oh, I see what
If
you're
it doesn't work the first time, simply pump it up and use it again. I've pumped it up about 8 times. That's about 8 pounds of pressure. I've got the 1-inch nozzle. Don't blink, guys, because you'll miss it. Ready? I'm going to instantly clear my drains safely. 3, 2, 1. That's it.
This is so
Air pressure. I love it.
And so how do we know which ones fits? Like, you know, because it will insert inside, and that's how you know you have the right size of the
You'll
attachment?
know. In the directions, we'll explain which attachment to use. But yes, the 1
right.
inch. We're going to give you everything you need for all the drains. at your
Yes, you have
house.
30 days to try this out. So the first time you try it, if you don't find it to be effective, please send it back. But the thing is, you're going to try it once and find that it saved the day. And it's saving the day whether you're using it on a severely clogged pipe like you're seeing Cam use, or if you're using it as maintenance. This is my first time presenting it. I've actually had a lot of fun watching this happen.
Isn't this cool?
V33331 is your item number. Less than $20 is going to bring this home. And boy, isn't that great? One less phone call that you have to make for 20 bucks. Thanks so much for being.
Peace of mind. Thank you so much.
You
Thank
have
you
a lot
very
of
much.
fun,
Yeah,
I
that
will
was
tell
fun.
you that. I could tell.